If you continue to live, there will be moments that will change your life forever. Hey, hey, it's the seasoned lady coming back at you with another one. And there are a few things that just kind of popped in my mind and that I wanted to talk to you about that could change your life forever. And there are just a few things that happen to us that are life altering and that I just wanted to come and talk to you guys about it. My season game. Many of us have experienced these things, and I want some feedback from you guys to just say how you handled it and what the experiences were like for you. No, I got my notes here. So, number one, becoming a parent. There is nothing in this world that is more life altering than becoming a parent. I mentioned in a video that it was never my dream to be a mom or a wife or any of those things. And then one day I woke up, the maternal bug hit me, and I decided that I wanted to have children. And that was the best decision that I have ever made in my life. Now, did I go about it the conventional way? No. I'm one of those people that kind of had my whole life mapped out or planned out, and I did it the way I wanted to do it, whether it was the correct way or not. But being a mom to Shawnee and Jordan and becoming their parent is the most life altering thing that I have ever done. I thought that I would be selfish for the remainder of my life and only think about what was best for me. But when those two human beings came into this world, all of that changed for me. So being their mom is the best thing that ever could have happened to me. And becoming a parent was life altering, but so very fulfilling. Number two, losing a parent or a grandparent or someone that you love dearly. Losing a person that you love so much is one of the hardest things that one would ever have to endure. Now, I am so very blessed. I still have both of my parents, and they are alive, well, active, and all of those things. But I did lose my grandparents and my mom's sister, who was my favorite person in this whole wide world. And I lost my aunt about 2 weeks after giving birth to my first child. So while I was experiencing the greatest joy of my life, I had the biggest loss of my life. And it was the first time. And I did not know how to process it or what I needed to do. I just knew that my life would never be the same. I didn't lose my grandparents until much later, and they were older and had some health issues, and watching them decline was very difficult for me. So losing them was different. I missed them, but I was so very blessed to have them in my life well into adulthood. They got to see my children and spend time with them, and that was great. That was great. Losing them has been life altering, but having them for as long as I did was extremely special and something that I will never ever take for granted. And I am, like I said, I'm blessed to still have my parents. For those of you that do not, my heart goes out to you because I love my parents dearly and I cannot imagine this life without them. Number three, experiencing heartbreak. And I know all of us have experienced heartbreak in so many different ways. I have had one relationship after the other come to an end, and you lose a little bit or your heart breaks a little bit each and every time that something like that happens. But we have to be grateful for the times that we had with people and just not concern ourselves so much with heartbreak. I don't think that I would be the person that I am today if my heart didn't break a little bit from time to time. I'm grateful for everything that I have learned over the years, and having a little bit of a broken heart has given me thicker skin, has made me make some wiser choices and decisions, and it has turned me into the human being that I am today. So while it did not feel good to have a broken heart, I think having that broken heart developed me into who I am today. Now, this one is a big one. But to be betrayed by someone that you trusted is something that will change your life forever. It will change the way that you look at people. It will change the way you expect certain things from people. It will just change you all around, because betrayal is something that is extremely difficult to deal with. I've feel like being betrayed by someone you love and trust is more horrible than being betrayed or being done wrong by someone that you don't know very closely or that you don't really care about. When you walk around with someone, when you give someone your all, when you give to them and you expect them to pour into you and then they betray you by feeling a certain type of way and never expressing it or taking advantage, that hurts more than anything that I have ever experienced, short of losing my aunt and my grandparents. But betrayal is something that we all must learn from, because a lot of times there are warning signs in that betrayal. I think Oprah once said, God doesn't run you over with a boulder right away. You get thrown these little petals and these little pebbles, and the rocks get bigger and they get thrown a little bit harder. And the more we ignore things, the more difficult the betrayal becomes, because we saw it coming. We knew it was coming, but we ignored it. We wanted to believe the best about the person, or we didn't want to believe that what was happening was actually happening. But we have to be honest. Betrayal and learning things about people also shapes us into the individuals or the human beings that we are. And the last thing, which I consider a really, really big one, is accepting the fact that nobody is coming to save you. God gave you everything that you need right in here and right in here to be everything that you need to be. And no one is coming to save you. Now, it is always a wonderful thing to have some help. I have a village, and I have always had that village. They helped me through college. They helped me raise my children. They helped me be the woman that I am today. But I had to finally resign myself to the fact that the knight in shining armor was not coming. I was not going to be asked to let down my hair, and I was going to be rescued from the tower. That fairy tale does not exist. No one is coming to save you. But the good news is you have everything you need to save yourself. We need to be careful who we have in our lives. We need to be mindful of the things that are going on in our lives. And we need to become our best selves so that we can attract the exact same thing. Nobody's coming to save you, sweetheart. No one is coming to save you, sir. And I know men don't expect to be saved the same way that women do. But no one is responsible for your happiness. You are responsible for making sure that you are happy. Nobody is coming along to do that for you. And the good news is, or the surprise, or the thing that I learned is that when I made myself happy, when I put me first, when I looked out for me and made the changes that I needed to make to be the best possible version of myself, wonderful people and wonderful things came along. And while they didn't have to come save me, they came into my life and they offered me some things that I never thought possible. So, just a real quick recap of some things that, will blow your wig back, that will make you pause, cause you to take to your slip and get up under the covers and want to put them over your head because they are life altering. Becoming a parent, while rewarding and beautiful, you know that your rest of your life will never be the same if you're the kind of parent that I am. Because I'm parenting still. They are 28 and 23, and I will always be their mom. I will always be their guide, and they are the best thing that ever happened to me. Losing my aunt, losing someone you love can be gut-wrenching, but it teaches you that there are certain things that you can do, that you can go on without those people. And as difficult as it is, we got to keep going. Healing from heartbreak. Don't drag that trash into your next relationship. Heal yourself. Take care of your heart. And you don't take it out on other people. If someone betrays you, treat that as a lesson. Don't be afraid. Don't run away. And accept that no one's coming to save you. You have everything you need to save yourself. I hope this video is going to be met with some good comments and talk to me about some ways that these things have impacted you. I'm going to ask you to like my video, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, I'm going to bid you guys a good day. I hope everyone has an absolutely fabulous rest of the day.